Yo, what's going on? Just checking in with you guys or whatnot. But just wanted to do a little video because a lot of people, I wouldn't say a lot of people's tripping. I really don't give a damn. But I mean, a lot of people are talking about the Capcom contract or whatever that they put out, and and they talking about they also talking about Nintendo pulling Smash from Evo and whatnot. A lot of people are really talking about it and whatnot as far as in the FGC. And I'm just telling you, if y'all go back 10 years ago and pull up some of those On The Blast podcast shows with MK James, I made an appearance on there with me and Triforce. And we talked about this 10, 12 years ago. We was like, listen, the suits are here. They're going to change the FGC. It's going to be changed. It's going to be something the likes you have never seen. Y'all better get ready because they're here. They're going to alter the grassroots. It's going to be to a point where you won't even recognize the FGC as grassroots anymore. You know what I'm saying? We said that 10, 12 years ago. The pandemic for the last 2.5, 3 years has slowed it down. But now that we're coming out the end of it, about to go to World War III, that's another video all to itself. There's changes being made. I mean, drastic changes. And I see a lot of people upset with Capcom over this. Well, Capcom owns and creates the IP. IP stands for intellectual property. It's their intellectual property. They can do whatever they want with it because they are the creator of it. In music terms, they own the rights to the masters. That's their masters. They can tell you whatever they want. If they want you to represent their brand a certain type of way, sign a contract. That way they protect their brand, their identity, their corporation, and from the likes of anything and embed everything with it. Now here's my take on it. Does it mean that I'm agreeing with Capcom? Absolutely not. I mean, I can see why they did it, but as far as doing the contract and doing also doing the prize pot cap for smaller local tournaments that stream, I think that's unnecessary. But you can't really argue with a person that owns the rights to their masters or their IPs. You can't. If they say they go, then that's cool. That's their right. That's their prerogative to set the standard for what they want to see. Now, as a consumer, it's our right to be like, you know what, we're not rocking with you. So, but knowing Capcom fans, they're not going to do that. They're going to comply. They're not going to argue, or they're not going to sit back and debate and hold a stance. They're not going to Kyrie Irving this situation. They're going to fold. They're going to bend the knee. They do it all the time. That's why Capcom gets away with a lot of stuff they do. Because Capcom fans don't understand the power of the dark side. They don't understand the power that they hold. It is up to the fans, the spectators, and the actual community as a whole that holds the power for Capcom. Especially when they abuse it. You'd be like, you know what, I'm not rocking with you. And I say the same thing to the Detroit Lions fans. I hate to go on a tangent and go off topic, but I tell the Lions fans this all the time. But they bend the knee. Hell, they bend over with no Vaseline. It's not the knee. They bend over. You know what I'm saying? You hold the power. You hold the ability to make or break that organization, not the owners. The owners are only doing what you allow. Same with Capcom. Capcom is only letting what the FGC allows. If you don't rock with it, then fine. You know what I'm saying? What you can do is, they said this contract is just for Street Fighter V. In that case, play new current games, which is King of Fighters 15, Guilty Gear, and then the other fighting games that's coming out, play those. Shelf Street Fighter V on the back burner, shelf it, and go back to Street Fighter 4. You know what I'm saying? Play Street Fighter 4. Bring that back out the dust and, out the crates. Play that. Let Capcom know how you feel about the situation. That, like I said, it's their prerogative to do whatever they want with their IPs, and it's our prerogative to support them. Just don't go back and forth with them. Just like, you're right. You're absolutely right. This is your IP. We understand your terms, but no sale. Be like Arnold Schwarzenegger. No deal. Like, okay, cool. There's other games out here that we can support and that will support us, And that's how you come to agreement. That's how. And that's why, even though 10 to 12 years ago I said that's why it's important and imperative for the fight game community to have like a players association or a players union or a union and come together and and come as a unit, and the suits, the corporations, and what other outside interference can come in and dictate what this and that about your situation. But here we are, looking like the Scottish clans, and Capcom, aka King Shawshanks, is taking advantage. Where's William Wallace? That's what the FGC needs, is William Wallace to unify the Scottish clan. So fight for your freedom, so to speak. But no, that's my little take on it. I mean, you can't really get mad. I don't know why a lot of people get mad. I mean, it's Capcom. Like I said, it's Capcom. It's their IPs. They can do whatever they want with their IPs. Now, as you as a player, you as a supporter, you as a quote-unquote low-key shareholder, I say that loosely, you don't have to tolerate that. You could be like, okay, I feel you. I just won't support that game. There's many fighting games out here. There's many other fighting games, good fighting games, And on another note, another reason why I think they did this to test the waters, because it's very weird that they will wait till the very last shelf life of Street Fighter V to pull something like this, and Street Fighter 6 just got announced. See, if they would have did this with Street Fighter 6 off rip, then everybody will be like, boo this man, we ain't doing that. So what they're doing is testing the waters with Street Fighter 5, so they can set they're laying the foundation for future games to come out, aka Street Fighter 6. This way, if they get pushback on Street Fighter 5, which they are, they'll be like, okay, maybe we went too far, let's rein it back, add some incentives, or add some special stipulations for Street Fighter 6, and then everybody gonna be good. So that's business 101, actually. It's called social engineering, actually. So yeah, come out with a product that a lot of people don't like. Come out with a new contractual agreement for a 5 to 6 year old game that people either love or people really hate. Test the water, see how they accept and embrace it or shun it, and then lay down the real contractual agreement for your new product that comes out and everybody agrees with. Also, since I just want to let you know, that's not only social engineering, that's also using a silent weapon. Learn something. But I digress. But anyway, that's my take. Hope y'all have a good day. Hope you have a blessed one. And stay safe out here, because people are crazy. Not just corporations.